Hello guys, and welcome back to the Kerbal space program, where we have our little rocket with a rover on it that we are sending to Duna. And if you remember last time, which I hope you do, we already have an encounter set up with Duna. We just need to get there, so let's time accelerate, which might take a bit of time. Still have no variation in like the plane my orbit is on and the plane that Duna is orbiting on, so that's good. Lol, we passed Kerbal. What now? I can't imagine how long it would take to get out to like Elu or something. Jewel or Elu. That would take forever. This has been 80 days already, and I'm not even to Duna yet, and it's the closest planet, or maybe the second closest. Eve might be closer. I think it is. It's the second closest planet to Kerbal, and it's gonna take over 100 days to even enter its sphere of influence. That is pretty insane, if you ask me. Anyway, we're almost there. Just gonna start slowing things down. Oh boy, don't want to completely overshoot the planet. It's 17 minutes, I'll speed that up. A little more. Okay, there we go. Come on. Oh, there we go. So there is Ike, the moon that orbits Duna. Let's just time accelerate a bit. We have, gosh, hours before we reach our periapsis, but I don't know if we would have enough fuel to get ourselves into an orbit around Duna. So I'm gonna start a little early, just in case we have to go to the next stage, which is a very low powered atomic engine. Gosh, this takes a long time to turn. Probably because I don't even have RCS on. I only put like 2 little tiny tanks on there because I didn't think I was going to use it much. And I'm not going to use it much, really. Burning is fun. Unless it's yourself you're burning. Then it's not. Hold on, let's add a maneuver node and see how much it would take to get in orbit. We don't want an encounter with Ike. That would be bad. It would take a lot of Delta V to get in orbit. But it says it would only take 18 seconds. So, I don't know if we would have 18 seconds left of thrust. But, you know what, gonna go for it anyway. Because worst case scenario, I have a wonky orbit. Just gotta speed it up a bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Right about there. Will I run out of fuel, though? That is the question. Yes, I did. So, for some reason, I don't want to take any chances. I'm going to decouple this manually and activate the engine manually. This is the time for taking no chances. We are too close, and we have come too far to not make it. The atomic engine is so painfully underpowered. Why does it still have the shroud around it? I think jettison would jettison that. Yeah, I was right. I wasn't wrong. Yay. I like when I'm not wrong. Okay. Almost there. We almost have an orbit around Duna. It's just very slowly forming. Come on. Just bend yourself around the planet like that. And come on. I don't want an encounter with Ike though, because if I encounter Ike, that would be really annoying. So I'm gonna stop it right... I'll say right there. And then time accelerate a bit. And by a bit, I mean a lot. Until we are close to our periapsis. Or past it, you know. Whatever floats ye old boat. And start shrinking the other side of our orbit. I'm so pro, I don't even need a maneuver node. Oh gosh, we're encountering Ike. That's not good. Why would we encounter Ike? I don't like you, Ike. You suck. Okay, there we go. No encounter. Come on. Get down to about 100,000 for now, I think. That'll be good. And... almost 100,000. Go around. Oh, if I do not shrink my orbit, I'm gonna have another encounter with Ike. Or should I say predicted encounter with Ike. And I do not want that. Oh, overshot a bit. Like I do. Okay, there we go. Speed up a bit until I'm a little closer to my periapsis. And start thrusting. Ever so slowly. So, what the plan is I guess I'm just gonna bring this all the way down so we can deorbit our little ship, the Eye of Duna. So I'm just gonna keep bringing this down. And then the way I have it set up hopefully will work. I'm actually just gonna stop thrusting, quick save, and then keep thrusting because I'm a noob and I don't want to mess up. So what's gonna happen is I will, once I deorbit this whole thing, as soon as we have a path that will deorbit us, I'm going to decouple this, and then this whole thing, once I get low enough, I'll deploy the parachutes, and then once we land, that's on a Clampotron Jr., and hopefully I can just drive right away from it, and it'll be all good and stuff. Actually, right here would be a perfect spot to land, because it's day, it looks relatively flat. Okay, stop. And I'm gonna want to start slowing down just for the lulz. there's really no need to, as long as he's... Well, actually there is, because the parachutes aren't going to be as powerful since there's not as much gravity. So any amount of slowing down, including using RCS for the lulls, it will help. Unless the engine overheats. So, hopefully I will very slowly kill my vertical velocity. So, pretty much, I lied about as soon as I get a course that'll impact Duna decoupling this. Because I really want to slow down as much as I can just to ensure the parachutes don't break or something. Or they actually have, like... I'm not going too fast so they can slow me down in time. Because I actually kind of want to land with the rover intact. Just in case you didn't know. But the great thing about this atomic engine, even though it's so slow, is it is so incredibly efficient. All the time that I've been burning so far, and it's used not even a quarter of the fuel. And I just have like a little half tank. So I have plenty of fuel to slow myself down. Once I get to maybe 2,000 meters, I'll start deploying my parachutes. Just gonna slow down as much as I can. And this really does look like the perfect place to land. So that's good. Still going pretty fast though. This thing, like I said, is incredibly slow. But we'll get there eventually, I think. I think and hope I think. Let's take a look here at the rover while I'm slowing down. So, it has 6 parachutes on it because I really don't want to end up just plowing into the ground. It has both communitrons on it. You can't really see it, but it has 4 solar panels. It has 3 generators. And all the scientific gizmos on the actual, is it a pod? It's categorized as a pod, but I don't think I'd call it a pod, really. Probe, maybe. I don't know. Point is, they're on there, as well as the batteries. Because you never want to leave home without your batteries, kids. Okay, we're getting ever so close. I think I'm just gonna completely kill our vertical velocity. Like so. And then stop. And just fall for a bit. Like the smart people do. They just sit back and fall. And start thrusting again to slow down. The thing is, I don't know how high up the ground is. So, yeah. Because this is sea level, or what would be sea level on Duna if there was water. So I really have no way of telling when I'm about to hit the ground, except, of course, a shadow. And is this a good time to mention I have really bad depth perception? Oh, heavens. Okay. Oh my god, is it alive? It's alive! It's alive, but it's upside down. Oh, that makes me so mad. It's alive, but it's upside down. Wow. Okay. Reload that. Yeah, so what I was saying about my bad depth perception there. It's true. So, I'm thinking about 7,000 meters up or 7 kilometers up. I'm gonna wanna start deploying parachutes. I think that'll be the smart idea. Also, so I never have to do this again, I'm going to stop thrusting right here. Quick save and thrust again until I get there. Speed it up. Okay, so try number 2. Can I do it this time? We will find out indeed. I kinda wish I'd put a way on my rover of flipping over. Like, in case I were to flip over, something that could flip it back over. Oh, I just realized I can... I forgot I can time accelerate when I'm, doing things. So yeah, that would have helped to remember that. At least this should go faster now. Much, much faster. 20 kilometers up. 14. Yeah, when I get to about 7, I want to start getting ready to land, I guess you would call it. So right about almost now. Okay, just gonna decouple that, switch to it, and start opening chutes. Various chutes. And hopefully 6 will be enough to slow me down. So they all open, that one isn't. Okay. It looks like that is going to be enough. Oh boy. It's gonna happen. I did not think they would open that high up. 3 kilometers up. Just time accelerating to actually get on the ground and slow it down. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? You monster! What the oh, goodness. Why? Why would you do that? Hold on, let me switch to the actual rover and see if there's any possible way I could flip it over. If I stick this out, will it? No? How about if I open this? Oh. Ah, no. Not quite enough. Oh, that makes me so mad. Oh, that makes me so mad. Wow. Just wow. Okay, this time, guys, I am not taking no for an answer. I am landing this rover. I'm so glad I quick saved. <sighs> 20 kilometers up. 15. I'm getting very close. 10. 8. and 7. So I'm gonna wanna decouple that, switch to it, start deploying parachutes. Like this, and like that, and like this and that. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. I was worried it was gonna be all weird and stuff. Okay, now the fun part. I just need to make sure I don't flip over, because flipping over is bad. Okay, where's my shadow? There's my shadow. Can I? Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't. Okay, good. Whew. Decouple. Switch to the rover itself. And put the brakes on for now. Oh man. Okay. Quick save. Haha. I've finally done it. I've put an unmanned rover on Mars. Or Duna, actually. Okay, time to deploy things. Like that, and that. The barometer. The negative ravioli detector. It's making me hungry because it sounds like ravioli. Apparently it's a negative 31.9 degrees. I would assume that's Celsius. Turn on the accelerometer. So I'm experiencing 0.3 times the, or I guess I could say almost a third of the gravity of Kerbal. Let's carefully, ever so carefully. Actually, I'm gonna lock the steering, so it's like, oh, put the brakes on. So it's forward drive, disable motor, disable motor. Okay. That way this won't be as likely to go crazy on me, I hope. Oh man, we are driving a rover on the surface of Mars. And the best part, oh yeah, it's Duna, not Mars. And the best part, lights. Mother trucker. I got lights up in here. Awesome. And if for some reason I ever want to come pick it up, I guess, it has a docking port on it. Didn't even think of that when I put it down on here. But, you know, it is possible to retrieve it from the planet. Oh man, Duna is so amazing. This thing keeps wanting to pull to the left, though. It did that when I tested it on Kerbal, because I disabled the motors. That's when it started pulling to the left. Oh, doing a little jump. Oh, might want to slow down there. Oh man, I'm so happy. Before I even made it to the moon, I have put a rover on Duna. Okay, well, I'm feeling good. The Eye of Duna has landed. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed, guys. Stay tuned for the next episode, because I'll probably do something and fail. Or I might actually succeed like I did this time. And I will see you guys then. Bye.